So, this is the year that you are going to become your best self thus far. And I wanted to give you a little bit of advice on how you can manage that, or how you can deal with those days where you feel like you just want to give up, you don't want to try anymore, or those days where you feel like things just seem like it's out to get you. It feels like the world is out to get you. What I want you to do is, I want you to write down the best version of yourself, the traits that this person has, how they behave, how they interact with others, how others interact with them. What do they look like? The best version of you. What does their hair look like? What does their makeup look like? What do their clothes look like? How do they dress? How do they present themselves to the world? I want you to write down, it's literally going to be a spec. Yeah, it's going to be a detailed spec of the person that you want to become, your best self. I want you to write down everything about them. And on those days when you feel like giving up, I want you to look at that spec that you have written down. I want you to read it, and I want you to remind yourself of why you are doing the things that you are doing now, so that you can become that future best version of yourself. So, on those days when I don't want to do that workout, or I don't want to make an effort with my appearance, I just can't be bothered with myself, I remind myself of that best version of myself, and I ask myself, Patrice, would that best version of you behave the way that you're behaving right now? Would that best version of you skip that workout? Would that best version of you be sitting here rotting away in bed because you're feeling sad and you don't want to get out of bed and you don't want to do things? Would that best version of you be dealing with situations in the way that you are dealing with it right now? And the answer is no. So that basically forces me to continue to be dedicated to myself. And that is my, it is literally my affirmation of the year. I've come to realize I am dedicated to myself. When you are dedicated to yourself, you want the best for yourself. You want to become that best version of yourself. You want to put in an effort to be your best self. It just reminds me so much of why I want to continue on this self love journey, this self concept journey, this journey to becoming my best self and continuing to become my best self. So, yeah, that's just a little handy tip for you there. I want you to remember why you are doing the things that you are doing now in order for you to become that future self. Because once you start putting in that effort, 3 months' time, in 6 months' time, in a year's time, when you look back, you will actually see just how far you've come, and you will actually see that a lot of the things that you are praying for, that you are manifesting towards, that you are affirming towards, will actually be your reality right now. So yeah, whenever you are feeling sad, whenever you are feeling like, your self-concept journey is feeling very difficult and you kind of just want to give up, I want you to picture your future self. Picture her. I want you to go back to that list that you have written down, and I want you to read through it. And I want you to use that as fuel to push you forward to keep going after being your best self thus far.